So basically, I'm gonna start talking about this lesson, translation 8.2, a quick video about it. I'll try not to talk much. I divided the ideas of this lesson into three parts. Part one, which is translating a shape on coordinate plane, or if you have only the points of the shape. And then part two is to find the translation rule, and part three is to do composition of translations. Time. So what is translation? Is basically a transformation that move every single point to the new point, same distance, same direction. So we all move them same distance, same direction. One more thing is translation is a rigid motion. Why do you call it a rigid motion? Any transformation is called a rigid motion if it have to keep the same length, the length of the sides and angles measures. If they are the same, preserved means the same, then it's a rigid motion. As you can see, I just moved the shape. So this side is the same length as this side. This one is the same length as this one, and so on. The angle that is here, angle A, is the same as A prime, the new one, okay? طيب, what else do we have to know about translation is how to write it. So if you have this translation rule, T 6 negative 3, how to read it? T means translation, 6 on x, negative 3 on y. What does that mean? 6 on x يعني either right or left. Since it's positive, then it's 6 to the right. Negative 3 on y, it means either up or down because it's on y. Since it's negative, then it's down. This exactly means move the shape. Translate means, T means translate the shape. 6 units to the right and 3 units down. As you can see, point C, I moved it 6 units to the right and 3 down, and I got C prime, the image of the C, the original. We call it pre-image. Okay? Same goes for B. 6 to the right, 3 down. All of them moved the same direction, same distance, and the new image we call it the same as the original, but with a prime. B prime. We call it an image. Okay? طيب, let's see. They might give you a shape like this one and ask you to translate it 7 4 7 on x, 4 on y. It means that you have to translate it 7 units positive on x, 7 units to the right, 4 units negative on y, and 4 down. For what? The triangle EFG. Basically move every single vertex, it's gonna be enough. So again, how can we do it? Just move each vertex alone, okay? Starting with F. I'll move it 7. Again, translate 7. Negative 4 means what? 7 to the right and 4 down, sorry, because we're talking about y. Here is x, okay? So yeah, let's do it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, then 1 2 3 4. This is F prime. Same for E. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, then 1 2 3 4. This is E prime. Then G. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4. This is G prime, and then connect. Simple. Can you see? You can either do translation like this, which is very easy. Now another idea is, what if I don't want to move the shape on the coordinate plane? What if I want to move the points by writing the coordinates of the points and then find the new coordinates without actually doing it on the coordinate plane? So how can we do that? First of all, you will list down the all points of the pre-image, the original points. Where is the pre-image? The black one. This is the pre-image. So let's start with the point E, then F, then G. Point E is what? Negative 5 on x, 4 on y. So negative 5, 4. Point F is negative 1 on x, 5 on y, negative 1 5, Point G is negative 2 on x, negative 1 on y. Negative 2, negative 1. And then you need to do your translation, which is what? 7, negative 4. I'm going to teach you how to do it. You're basically going to add the numbers, the 7 with the x coordinate, the negative 4 with the y coordinate. And whatever result will give you the image. That's it. So let's do it. This is very helpful and you need to organize your work. بنات لو سمحتوا make sure to organize your work. أنا بدي أشوفه هيك مرتب. It should be as organized as this. Okay? So let's do it. So what are you gonna do is you're gonna write down your point. What was my point? Negative 5 on the x and 4 is my y. Just add the 7 with the x, add the negative 4 with the y. 7 positive, 4 negative. That's it. Now, different signs, subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. Take the sign of the greater number. 4 minus 4 is 0. The new result, we call it E prime. Let's check. Did I get E prime at 2, 0? E prime was at 2x, 0y. So, yep, it's correct. Let's do the same idea for the rest. It's very easy. Yalla, we're going to check at the end. So, again, put your points. This is my x, this is my y. And then apply the translation. 7 positive, 4 negative. Make sure you are adding the 4 on the y, adding the 7 with the x. Okay? Yeah. What's the result? Calculate. What do I have? 1 negative, 7 positive, yani 6 positive is the answer. 5 minus 4, it's 1 positive. This is going to be F prime. Now let's do the same for the last one. Again, what's my points? Negative 2, negative 1. I have 7 on x. This is my x. 7 positive. Negative 4 on y. So 4 negative on my y. Yeah, let's calculate. G prime is 7 minus 2, it's 5. Negative 1, negative 4. Same sign as, it's going to be negative 5. So let's check. Did I get F at 6, 1? Yep, F is in 6x, 1y, correct. Did I get G at 5, negative 5? Yep, G is at 5x, negative 5y, so it's correct. Why do we have to know this? Miss, that one was easier because they might give you only points, ما في coordinates. Best points, and they give you the translation rule. What can I do? Do I have to draw it on the coordinate plane? No. That's it. Just write your points. A, B, C. What is A? 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, negative 2. Now, how to find the translation? Just apply your translation. What is it? Negative 5, 2. Again, this is called pre-image. And I want to find the image. Hello, let's do it. Very easy. You just need to organize your work. That's it. Hello? طيب. So, what does negative 5, 2 means? This one on x, this one is on y. Negative 5 يعني 5 left. 2 positive يعني 2 up. I don't mind. I don't care much here لأنه I'm just gonna add them both ways. But again, I'll keep on repeating that بس عشان أتأكد إنه you really understand the meanings. Okay? What should I do? Put your points. Make sure to write this is x, this is y. Again, always first x, second y. Again, here is the same. First x, second y. Put your points 2, 3, 2 on my x and 3 is on my y. Apply the translation. Negative 5 with the x, 2 with the y. The 2 is positive. How did I know? There is no sign. Okay? Yalla. Calculate. A prime will be what? 2 positive, 5 negative, different signs. Subtract 3, but I'll take the sign of the 5. So 3 negative. Same sign add, it's going to be 5 positive. That's it. بس. I did not even have to draw it or find the translation or whatsoever. Yeah, here, same thing. 4, 1. Again, I have 5 on the x, negative. 2 on the y, positive. Yalla, let's do it. B prime will be, just, you have to combine the numbers. 4 positive, 5 negative. Different sign subtract, it's going to be 1 negative. Same sign add, 3 positive. That's it. Lastly, C, put the numbers and then apply the translation. Negative 5 on x, 2 positive on y. That's it. C prime is what? 1 positive, 5 negative. Different signs subtract is going to be negative 4. And then negative 2, positive 2, different signs subtract, it will be 0. Okay? These are my new points. Make sure to highlight that they are the new points. They said write down the new coordinates, I wrote them. Here you go, you miss. Okay? So let's do more examples on this lesson, in this part, and then I'm gonna talk about the other parts, okay? So suppose you have this one. Again, same idea. 3 points they gave you for the triangle XYZ, okay? For each translation, give the new vertices x prime, y prime, z prime. How can I do that? Again, write down your points. Let me use the same colors. Pre-image. What is x? What is y? What is z? Then my translation is negative 4, negative 3. Negative 4 on x, negative 3 on y. And then what I want is the image, the result. Yalla, let's do it. It's very simple. You just have to organize your work. Yalla, what should I do? Write your point. I have 1 on x, negative 4 on y. Hello? I have on the translation negative 4 with the x value. This is my x, this is my y. Negative 4 with x, negative 3 with y. The result will be what? It will be called x prime because this is x. And what's the new coordinates? 1 positive, 4 negative, it's gonna be negative 3. Negative 4, negative 3, negative 7. Done. Next. Same idea. Put your coordinates. Negative 2 here, negative 1 here. This is my x, this is my y. Okay? Again, I have negative 4 with x, negative 3 with y. Hello? The result will be called what? Y prime. What should I do? Just find the answers. Negative 2, negative 4 is negative 6. Negative 1, negative 3 is negative 4. That's it. Next. Same idea. 3 on x, 1 on y. The translation is negative 4 on x, negative 3 on y. Yalla. What will be the result called? Z prime. 3 minus 4 is going to be negative 1. 1 minus 3 is going to be 2 but negative. That's it. Easy, very easy. But miss, what if they gave me the coordinates? It's easy, same idea, but they gave you, it's going to be easier. Yani. Here they want you to translate the bed 4 negative 7 positive. 4 negative on x, 7 positive on y. شو يعني 4 negative؟ يعني 4 to the left. شو يعني 7 positive here؟ يعني 7 down. Miss, why not here left and here down? Because the x is either right or left. The y is either up or down. Oh, sorry, this should be up because it's positive. So yalla, let's go. 4 negative, 7 positive. 4 to the left, 2, 3, 4. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Done. Next, I'm done with this. Now next, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Done with this. Now let's do the other two that are down. Yalla. So 4 left, 3 4 7 up. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's it. Done. Can you see? It's very easy when you have the coordinates. Again, last one. 4 left, 3 4 7 up. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. That's it. So I moved my bed. The new location is here. Done. Now last question, they're asking you, triangle LMN prime, this is the image, is the image of triangle, this is the pre-image. How are the sides lengths and angle measure of the triangles related? They are the same. Why we said that? Because translation is rigid motion. What does rigid motion means? Keeps same side lengths and angle measures. That's it. Simple and easy, straight to the point. Let's move to part 2. This is much more easier. Finding translation rule. How to do it? What if they gave me the the shape before and after, the pre and the image? As you can see, ABC is the pre. How did I know? Because it does not have any prime. A prime, C prime, B prime is the image. This is the result. How to find translation from A, B, C to A prime, B prime, C prime? Take any point. Let's say B. Okay? And see what happened to B, so it became B prime. So I'm gonna do what? I'll do what happened from B to B prime, always from the pre-image to the image, the one with the prime, always. Okay? How to do that? Just see what happened. From B, I moved 2 to the left, 2 negative to the left, and 1 down. 1 also negative because it's down. How to write that down? I'm gonna write it as this translation. This is X, this is Y. How much I moved in X? Right or left? Left, 2. So 2 negative. And what about Y? Up or down? Down, 1. So 1 negative. That's it. So let's see here. What's the translation rule on this shape? Again, I'm always studying from the original to the resulting one. I'll do from D to D prime. Miss, can I do from D prime to D? No. Miss, can I do from D to A prime? No. It should be the same letter before and after, okay? This is the before. This is the after. How did I know? Because of the prime. These are the primes, okay? So from D to D prime. Yalla. What happened? 1, 2, 3 down. I went 3 down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right. How to write that down? Translation is ركزوا دايما. This is X, this is Y. X يعني right or left. Y means up or down. Where did I go on y, let's say, or on x? I went 7 to the right. So to the right, 7, so 7 positive. And I went 3 down. Down, 3, so it's negative. That's it. Here, right, the chessboard shows 4 possible moves for the white knight. Write a rule for each position using the original position as an origin. This is the original place of the knight. Then they moved it to here. A. Option B is to move it here. Option C, move it here. Option D is moving it here. طيب, I'll do each option with a color. Okay? If I want to move it to option A, I need to go 1 to the right and 1, 2 up. So how can I write it like down? Option A is X is right or left. I moved 1 to the right. Y is up or down. I moved 2 up. That's it. Now let's see option B. I will erase to focus. Okay? Option B, another color. This is option B, okay? So if I want to go here, I need to go 2 to the left, so 2 negative, and 1 up, 1 positive. Let's write it down. X, Y. X يعني يمين أو يسار, Y is up or down. I moved 2 left, 2 negative. 1 up, 1 positive on the Y. Okay? طيب, option C. It's very easy. This is option C. I moved 2 left and 1 down. So on X, what did I move? Left or right? Left, 2. Y is up or down? Down, 1. That's it. Now lastly, let's take an orange color. Option D. I can move 2 down and 1 left. Miss, I want to go 1 left and 2 down. It's the same. So how can I write that? 2 down, يعني 2 on the Y, down. 1 left, 1 on the X, left. That's it. Very easy. طيب, here, what are the values of X and Y if you did a translation -2, 7 on some X and Y, we don't know what was it, and it gave me, after we move it, it gave me 3, -1. So you had the point X, Y, and then after you moved it, maybe I don't know where, right or left or whatsoever, it gave you the new point 3, -1. What happened? They did a translation. What was the translation? They did a translation. T was -2, 7. How can I find the original image? So basically you're gonna subtract, because usually I add to find the new one, the image. I add, right? But to find the pre-image, I have to subtract. So again, to find the image, the result, we add. But if I have the result and I want to find the pre-image, the original one, subtract back, okay? Yeah, let's do it. So to find X, what should I do? Subtract the X with the X, subtract them, okay? So what should I do? So basically you're gonna do the following. You will do the translation minus the 3, remove, subtract the X value, translation minus the image. So the original one was, oh no, wait 1 second, image minus the translation, sorry. So basically you're gonna do the image 3 minus the translation -2, minus with minus is positive, sorry, the image minus translation, because you want to take it back. It's gonna give you 5. How can I check if I found it correctly? Check here. 5, if I do negative 2 on it, am I gonna get 3? Yes. 5 minus 2 is 3. That's why, this is how I checked it 1 second ago. طيب, how to do y? Again, take your y value and in the translation and in the image and subtract them. So you're gonna do the image minus your translation. Negative 1, negative 7 is basically negative 8. Check if this one was negative 8 and I did 7 to it. Negative 8 plus 7, is it gonna give me negative 1? Yes. So it is correct. So what was x and y? It was 5, negative 8. This question is very tricky, but you have to pay attention and double, triple check your answer. Lastly, alhamdulillah, وصلنا وأخيرا, last idea, composition of translations. What does that mean? It means that what if I did 2 translations back to back? How can I write them down? So you can write it as following. So suppose that you moved a point A, you moved it 1 to the right and 1 down. It gave you the new point B. Then B, sorry, we call it A prime, I'm sorry. Then A prime, you moved it 3 to the right, 2, 3, and 2 down. Then last point, we call it A double prime because I moved it twice. This is the second result, okay? Now, how can I describe this in translations? I would say that from A to A prime, this is the first translation I did, which is what? I moved it 1 to the right, 1 down, 1 to the right, 1 down. This is the first translation. Second translation is what? From A prime to A double prime. What did I do? I did 3 to the right, 2 down, 3 to the right on X, 2 down on Y, okay? How can I write it as a composition of translations, like as one sentence? We write it as following. We say that I did the second translation, this is the second one. You write it first, then you use this symbol, like an open circle, and then we write the first translation that we did. This describes that أنا عملت هدول 2 translations on A, then it gave me A prime, and then it gave me A double prime, okay? طيب, miss, if I want to move from A to A double prime, what should I do? I should just move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right and 3 down, right? That's it. How can I find it? Just combine the X together. 3 plus 1 is 4. The Y together. Negative 2, negative 1 is negative 3. That's it. You only need to know that you can combine the X's together, the Y's together to find the total translation. And you need to know that the order is from last to first. So I will write the second one, then the first one. If I have 3 translations, I write the third one, second one, then first one, okay? So let's see. Here, as you can see, I have a word problem. The knight moved from the white place to the yellow place, then from the yellow to the red. How can I describe it? I will say that first, I moved from white to yellow. What happened? I moved it 1, 2 up, 1 left. So 1 to the left, 2 up. So the translation is 2 up. So the 2 is on the Y. 1 to the left. So the 1 is on the X. 1 negative. This is the first one. But what about the second translation? From yellow to red. Let's do it. I moved 1, 2 to the left, 1 up. So let's write it down. This is X, this is Y. So again, 2 left, so 2 on the X, left, 1 up on the Y. 1 positive with the y. Okay. طب how to write that as a composition of translations? You always write the second one at the beginning, then you write the first one, because you did this on after this. Okay. And what's between them is the small composition notation. It's like a small circle. What does it result? It's like moving like how much? If I don't want to write it as this, I want to combine the translations, I can do it. Just combine the x together. -1 with the -2. This is x with x. -1 with -2 is -3. Then the y with y. +1 with +2 is +3. So if you go from the white to the red directly, you just need to go 3 negative on x and 3 left, 1 2 3, and 3 positive on y, so 3 up, 1 2, which is correct. You got it? This is the composition of transition. You need to know how to write the order, second then first, and you need to find the total translation. Let's see more examples. Here, a robot travels from A to B to C to D. Allahu Akbar. This is 3 steps, okay? What composition of rigid motions represents those moves? Let's do it. I'll start. From A to B. So I moved 1, 2, 3 up, 2 to the right. This is the first one. Okay? So the translation is 3 up, so 3 on the y, 2 to the right on the x. Second translation, from B to C. What happened? I only moved 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Nothing up, nothing down. So the translation will be, on the x to the right, I moved 4. On the y, I did not move up or down, so I put it as 0. Now the last one, I moved from C to D. What happened? I moved 1, 2, 3 up and 1 to the right. So it's basically 3 up, so it's on the y, 1 to the right. طب how to write the composition of translations? Again, you write the third one at the beginning, then you write the second one, and then you write the first one. Yalla bismillah. And between them the translation notation, okay? The composition notation. Third one, 1, 3. Second one, 4, 0. First one, 2, 3. What's between them? السمول amazing circle اللي احنا اكيد بنحبها. Miss, I want to find the final answer. Miss, it's okay, عادي, relax, you can find it. How can I find it? Just combine كل الX مع بعض وكل الY مع بعض. بسم الله, بدها تركيز هاي, ها. يلا. I have this X, this X, this X. بسم الله, Allahu Akbar. So I have 1, 4 and 2. All of them are positive. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. That's it. طب what about the Y? Same thing. You just have to pay attention. 3, 0, 3. Add them together, all together. So I have 3 plus 0 plus 3, which is 6 positive. That's it. This is the total. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But they asked only for the composition, so basically this is what they asked for only. بدون الفلسفة, this is exactly what they asked for. Do we have to find the total? لا. If they asked you to find the answer of the composition, yes. But they asked only to write the composition, which is, I wrote. Let's try this one, just take in case. Let's do these here. What is the composition of the translations written as one transformation? They want the result as one translation only. So what is it? Just combine x together. 3 positive, 1 positive, it will give me 4 positive. Y together, negative 2, negative 1 is negative 3. Same here. X together, negative 4, negative 2 is negative 6. Y together, 0 plus 5 is 5. Easy, very easy. Benjamin walks from his house to Timothy's house and then to school. So from his house to his friend's house and then to school, write that as a composition. I'll start by the first one, which is from his house to his friends. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up. He moved 4 up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the right. So translation was 4 and 8 to the right. So 8 in the X, 4 on the Y. Okay? Pay attention. ما تكونوا زي مس رغد. The second one was from Timothy's house to school. Yeah. 1, 2 to the right, 1 down. So how to write it down? 2 to the right, يعني 2 on X. 1 down, negative 1 on Y. Okay? What's the composition of translations? So again, second first, then the first, like you should write second and then the first. So I will write the second one, then I'm gonna write the first one, which is T2 negative 1, and then here T8 4, and what's between them? An amazing composition notation, which equal to what? Find the answer, of course. 8 with 2 is 10. 4 with negative 1 is 3. That's it. Easy. أقسم بالله أتفه درس. What composition of rigid motion describes a car trip starting from Midon, stopping by Dallingers, I think, then going to Bider? So from here to here and then going all the way to Bider. Yalla bismillah. I'll start by the first trip. So I'm gonna go from here to here. 1, 2, but each step is 10. How did I know? شايفين هدول؟ ال 2 boxes are 20. So each one is 10. Each box is 10. Pay attention. So 10 to the right, because 2 boxes is gonna be 20. And 1 box up, so 10 up. So the first translation is what? 10 up on Y, 20 to the right on X. Second translation, what is it? From here I want to go to Bider. 10, 20, 30, 40 up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 to the left. So the second translation is 10 up, 50, 60 left. 40 up, 60 left. That's it. How to write the composition? بس أول شي بنكتب second بعدين first, which is T negative 60, 40, and then the first translation. T 20, 10. بالنص, what do we write? Composition. This equals to what? Just combine. Negative 60, positive 20 is negative 40. 40 plus 10 is 50. So just let me free up some space. It's gonna be negative 40 and then 50. Let's check the total distance. Is it negative 40, 50? I'll check. So we started from this city and we want to reach Bider. let's see, I need to go 10, 20, 30, 40 left, which is correct, and then 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 up, which is also correct. Makes sense. With that said, ويعطيكم العافية. If you reach this point, please, I don't know what to tell you صراحة. أنتي good luck يعني. Bye bye.